Greetings, degenerates. St. Michael here, and the Jimmy Kimmel news just keeps getting weirder. Last week, he went on air and knowingly lied about the motivation of the Charlie Kirk assassination, and those on the left will now scream in unison that despite years of trying to tamper free speech with things like hate speech, cancellation, deplatforming, especially over the COVID years, not getting over that, they want to champion the idea that they somehow care about free speech because they want to yell and claim that Trump pressured ABC or Disney or whoever to take Jimmy off the air for jokes he made about Charlie Kirk's death. Now, it wasn't jokes that got Jimmy kicked off, and considering the news, he may not be. But it certainly wasn't jokes. He knowingly lied about the motivation of the assassination, saying that it was MAGA people trying to rally together and just kind of, I hope it's not one of ours, when we all knew very early on, in fact, we would know instantly, because a MAGA Republican is not going to assassinate Charlie Kirk. And we knew very early on about that because the bullets had "Catch This Fascist" engraved on it. Not exactly a rallying cry for the right. But they still will claim that this was attack on free speech and motivated because of Trump. Well, these same people who weirdly had signs at the ready were marching in the tens at Disney, protesting, calling Disney now this new arm of Trump's fascist regime. Really? Is Come Again stupid? No. But Kimmel was taken off. Now, there's talks that they could be bringing it back. As we can see, statement on Jimmy Kimmel Live from the Walt Disney Company. The Walt Disney Company issues the following statement today regarding Jimmy Kimmel Live. Last Wednesday, we made the decision to suspend production on the show to avoid further inflaming a tense situation at an emotional moment for our country. The guy just straight up lied on national television. It is a decision we made because we felt some of the comments were ill-timed and thus insensitive. You mean lies. He wasn't kicked off for jokes. We have spent the last days having thoughtful conversations with Jimmy, meaning Bob Iger is basically saying, hey, calm the fuck down, and Jimmy Kimmel is being a petulant child going, no. And after those conversations, we reached the decision to return the show on Tuesday. I know all those people who are gleefully waiting for the return of the show that's failing to reach the numbers of podcasters and YouTube live streamers were happy. But is this truly the return for the failed hack comedian? Well, Sinclair might have other news. Beginning Tuesday night, Sinclair will be preempting Jimmy Kimmel Live across our ABC affiliate stations and replacing it with news programming. So just replacing propaganda with other propaganda. Discussions with ABC are ongoing, and we evaluate the show's potential return. Again, Jimmy Kimmel will not apologize for the disgusting lies he made about the Kirk situation. And according to Benny Johnson, a Sinclair spokesperson confirms that Jimmy Kimmel's show will be pulled from the ABC affiliate indefinitely, which means basically it's over. Despite news of ABC bringing back Kimmel's failing show, and it was absolutely failing, Colbert was getting better reports on that. Beginning Tuesday night, Sinclair will be preempting, and this is just restating what I said already. Sources tell me that the network wants Jimmy Kimmel to apologize to Erica Kirk for maliciously lying about Charlie's murder. So, that's what it seems like it's being, is Jimmy will not apologize for knowingly lying, and ABC, Disney, is going, okay, you need to do this. This is crossing a line. It's hurting an already failed brand. Now, these weirdos will say, hey, we cost Disney $4 billion. It wasn't that much. They will claim that as a victory, but it's ultimately not. Now, whether or not Jimmy Kimmel will be put back on the air, as of now, I don't really know. Conflicting reports say he is, and then they say he's not. All I know is it doesn't affect me in the slightest, since I don't watch any of this garbage. I would rather spend my time watching Geeks and Gamers, AAA, Nerdrotic, and others that actually report on news and pop culture other than just spewing sanitized corporate propaganda. So, Jimmy, I'd advise you to rally all your team, your Avengers of late night news, and start a podcast. You know, come into this arena, see how you do without all your writers and your makeup team. And those are the people that I actually feel very, very bad for, because though those people may actually still hold the views that Kimmel espouses, they have ultimately nothing really to do with the show other than prep. So they lose too. Not that anyone in the corporate Disney headquarters gives an ounce of a fuck about, because to them, they are just as much as plebs as us viewers. So, Jimmy, later. Cheers. God bless.